What is going on, everyone? Welcome your faces to a FIFA career mode today. Episode 1, brand new career mode we are doing today. And we are back doing it with a team in the Scottish League, Celtic. As something I did a straw poll on Twitter. This is how I decide most of my stuff. If you don't follow me, social media is in the description down below. But I put a straw poll up for German League, Spanish League, English League, and the Scottish League. The English League won, but it was like, we've just done the English League, and I haven't really got an idea for which team I wanted to do. So I went for the second option, which was the Scottish League, which I was like, we'll go with the best team in Scotland at the moment, first in the table. Undefeated at this time. They're currently won 10 game. What was it? One, basically, they're undefeated at the minute. Can't think of the stats, but they haven't lost a game yet. So I went with Celtic, man, and I have never done a career mode with Celtic in my life, and I can't really remember the lineup of kind of stuff that we have to deal with. So it's going to be kind of a continuation from the first series we did, the first career mode, and we are basically getting transferred from Manchester United. We won the FA Cup, and we are now moving north to deal with Celtic within the next chapter of our career. We will probably return to Manchester United at some point in the future to win that Premier League title, man, because we went to Manchester United to win the Premier League. We didn't win it. We finished third, so we've got to go back and redeem ourselves. But we've got the FA Cup under our belts, and that's experience, which is absolutely awesome. So we've got all of that sorted. We're gonna advance forward, all that stuff. La 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 la. There we go. So loading. So if you guys do enjoy the series, it will be uploaded as and when. I'm not going to be uploading every other day. It's going to be uploaded as and when. So you guys get more input, because where I was uploading it every other day, it was hard to kind of implement your input into the series in the next episode. So if you've got any inputs like transfers, formations, or a certain player should be playing in a certain position, put them in the comments down below. Then the next episode, which will be out next week, I will inject what you say in the comments into episode 2. So these episodes are going to be a little bit more spaced out, so you guys can get your input in on this series. Because season 2, as the first series, the first career mode we did, I did get your inputs, but you would have to wait like 3 episodes before I could put your kind of imprint on the series. So that's how we're going to do this series. And brand new career mode, I'll put that's a very weird C. We'll go with, so I just know sell. There you go. So that's when I know it's Celtic. There we go, sorted. It's saving. Right, we need to jump into here and see what we are dealing with here. Yes, accept invite. Right, we want the one which has got the most money. I'm going to say that the one's probably got the most money. Yep, that's got the most money. We're going in for you. So if we win that tournament, we'll get lots of money. We should get about 4 million, but depends on how much the board gives us. So let's go to the office, see what we're dealing with here. More blah blah blah. This is all general rubbish out of the beginning, to be honest. I don't care. Right, I'll introduce myself. Okay, you do whatever you got to do, my friend. Right, let's have a look at the squad. See what we're dealing with here. Because I know they got Takoro Torre. I remember that. I remember that transfer. But anyone else, I do apologise to any Celtic fans out there, or anyone who watches the Scottish League. I don't really look into the Scottish League that much. I should. But I don't know what we're dealing with here. So, this is where I need your input. Is there certain players who should be transferred out of the club you reckon should not be in the squad? And is there certain players I should be playing and always be in the squad? Because only one player I definitely would keep in the squad at the moment is probably Torre, because he's got experience, and I don't want to change the squad too much. I want to try and keep the spine of the team the same, but not change it too much. So that is something I would like to do. I know him. So that's where you guys need to get in contact with me in the comments down below. Let go, Dane, this guy needs to go. Bring this guy in, play this guy in this position, then we'll get you guys involved. You know, that's how it works around here, guys. That's how it works. So I haven't really thought of any players to put into the squad. I've literally just jumped in, knees deep, just kind of going, what can we like do with this team? So obviously, the first thing we want to do, what the kind of formation I reckon would make Celtic really good, because is a 4-4-2 is good, but I reckon they could play a bit more better, kind of different kind of style. Obviously, we went with like really trying to think of a really awesome formation. I don't want to play too. A 4-2-3-1 would work very well, but I want to go with something really kind of particular, strange. A 4-4. This is what I'm thinking about, here, guys. This is what I'm thinking about. I want to play a really kind of strange formation with this team, which obviously will work. I don't want to make him too out there. I'm thinking like a 4-3-3. I think that will work. A 4-3-3. 2 midfielders, attack midfielder, then we can play a left winger, right winger, attack centre forward. I think that would work. But if you guys disagree with that, then let me know in the comments down below. Maybe we'll go for like a flat, so it's like no one's like playing as attack midfielder. We'll play with like 2 central midfielders and 1 defensive midfielder. I think that could work. And 2 wingers. We've got a lot of potential to do with this squad. We've got a lot of options we could do with this. So we can go with 5 diamond formation. I think I've got with a 4-3-3. I haven't played with that formation in a while. And I think this formation would be nice to play with. So go with that. Then we'll kind of just go with what we've got here now. So let's have a little play around it. So I'm going to chuck you out on the left. See who we got on the badge. Right, drop you, Roberts. You're right winger, so we'll chuck you out on the right. So we've got 2 strikers here. Then we've got a right back. So we've got a decent right back. Probably good strengthening. I'll get into strengthening in the moment once we've done enough of this. So this guy's a little bit more better already, so I'll play you. This is the thing, I don't know if that player just dropped is better than the other. I don't have a clue. We need a centre-back man on this bench, so centre-back is probably something we could look into strengthening, because we've got them 2, then it's like, you've got to jump down to 69, so we could strengthen that area, we could massively. Wingers wise, we definitely need to invest into some wingers here, man, because there seems to be a lot of central midfielders, which is kind of like, it's good, helpful and all that, but do we need of this many? Armstrong, I'm led to believe he's been doing well of recently. I might be completely wrong, but this is where I need your help, guys. This is where I need your help, because I don't have a clue. Alright, I'm just going to go with that for now. I'm going to go with that for now. So I'm going to look at a right winger, a midfielder, and a left back. I think that they're the 3 positions I want to strengthen. Possibly bring in a centre forward, maybe, and maybe sell 2 forwards, maybe, or just 1 forward. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, centre forward, a right winger, a midfielder, left back. I'm happy with that. Then maybe possibly, no, actually that's a decent backup goalkeeper, good level rating. I think that is a good one. We've got that going, guys. We've got a good one going there. So I reckon one player who can make an impact to this squad is William Zaha. Brilliant player. I really wish he cut it at Manchester United, or he didn't really get the time, man. He really didn't get the time into that squad. But if he got the time, he would have been a great player. So I would say Wilfried Zaha would fit fantastically into this team. So this is where I need you guys to kind of jump in and go, yo, Dane, that's not a good idea, bad idea. So you got to decide who I sign and who I don't sign. But I'll start negotiations just in case. And if that's like good deals and all that. So I'll see what players we can get rid of. Because I want to loosen up our midfielder a bit, because we've got a lot of midfielders, but I won't sell them until confirming transfers until the next episode, where you guys have had your input and all that stuff. So don't worry, no transfers are going to be done today, but we'll start negotiating. But if you want the deal to be done, we will do it. So We've got a lot of potential. I might go for like a midfielder. I'm not going to get rid of you because you're our highest rated striker. Armstrong. I'm going to say you just got 24 though. 25. I might go for like one of these up here. He's like 33. That's our goalkeeper. Don't want to get rid of you. It's tricky. Right. If I say you plus, I reckon 10 mil might do the job. Don't know. We'll see on how it goes. Right. So we've got that our first transfer negotiation underway. So just looking at this left back here, he played for Valencia. His stats at the moment are not fantastic, but if you look at the green, he's got a great potential to become a good player. And I reckon he'd be cheap as well. So we don't want to put the club into financial problems. So I'm trying to think of like not spending too big and not making stupid world-class signings. But just look at them potential stats, man. They're pretty like in the under 70s at the moment. But playing time, get him going, he could become something good. So I reckon we start negotiations, and then I might just like put Stappen off on the table at the moment. It's like say $1 million. Then just like chucking a player as well, kind of get our wage budget down a little bit. Then we'll see if they bite on that. They might not. We will see. I might chuck in definitely a striker. This time. Actually, we're taking a defender, so I would say like a defender. We haven't really got many defenders at the moment, so that's our problem. So we do definitely need to strengthen our back. So I'm thinking I might chuck in, say, this is hard to do, man. It's hard to do because I don't want to get rid of any good players. You guys are going, dang, he's amazing, sort of thing. I might say Scott Brown. I might say Scott Brown. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Don't hate on me. Do not hate on me. But they only value him about 100,000, but I reckon they'll probably want more than that anyway. But I'm not going to confirm any of his transfers until a later date. See, this would be a brilliant left back, man. He's only valued at 9.5 mil, and just look at them stats, man. So good. Only thing would be his wages, but it's something you kind of got to jump in and kind of like go, like say like 4.5 mil. For me, that's good for a left back. Someone who's not a first team player. And he's in the greens as well, man. And I personally myself, I've played with him, and I think he's not too bad as a left back. He will strengthen that area which we need strengthening. So I'm just trying to charge my phone. My phone cable's so loose these days. So I reckon this could be a decent player, maybe, man. Robbie Keane, experience, and I don't reckon he would cost that lot of money. And I think he would be happy to be a backup. So we'll go in on offer, say like 2 million at a minute. 2 million, and see on what he says. I very much doubt it he will come to us, but it's worth trying to see if it comes or not. So I've just been looking through the American League, and I really want to get Gerrard. Can't get Gerrard because he's retiring. Just wanted to go in for Lampard because I thought he'd be a great player to add in the midfield. Retiring as well. It's like, oh my god, we haven't got many left. Puyol, retiring as well. Oh my god, we got no players left. David Villa. Ooh, valued about that much, and it's good stats as well, man. Good stats. We might as well try it. I very much doubt this kind of thing would happen, but what's the worst going to happen, man? What's the worst going to happen? I'm going to offer you 4 million. I reckon 4 million is good enough for David Villa. Probably would want more, but try and transfer. See if these could happen, to be honest, because these players have gone past their prime. They're starting to go out of their peak now. And they're getting towards the retirement, man, and they haven't got the pace anymore or anything like that. So these kind of transfers could happen with buying these older players, because I imagine like a Robbie Keane would go to somewhere like Scotland. I imagine like maybe David Villa, if he was really up for it, and there's a very like slim chance, like a 5% chance he would go to a club like that. But if there's a good enough wages, I reckon it would happen. So that's something, it's kind of realistic in a way, but in a way it's kind of not. But it's kind of up to you guys. Do you want to see David Villa maybe at the club? So I reckon someone like Can or James Milner in the midfield. experience or someone who's going to grow as a player? I'm going to fancy going for Can. I don't know if this will happen. It's a very, very, very much doubt this will go through, because they'll probably want a lot of money. We haven't got the financial stability to do this unless we went in for a loan. Unless we went and loaned him for a season or 6 months, that could be an option as well. But it's very, very difficult to try and pull off some of these deals overall. But one thing I definitely want to do, I want to go look into Celtic's club, list the players I reckon who should be sold. Then you guys just go, Dane, I agree, sell them players. Or if not, you just go, Dane, take them off the transfer market. Don't sell them players, please. Please, nothing but damn. So first off, how do I want to look at this? How do I want to look at this? Right. So I don't know. I need to see who's in my starting 11. That's the main thing I need to look at first. So we've got Shawcross, Roberts, Forrest, Brown. Okay, I think I can remember that lineup. I think I can remember that. I think I can. I think I can. Don't hate on me if I can't remember it. I think I can remember this. Alright. Easily transfer listed. Like transfer like some of these guys here, man. We can get some like money out of these, man. Easily. Bit of money coming in. You, we can transfer you. We can get like about 500,000 for you. You as well. Get some, trying to raise the funds a bit so we can invest into you. Recently joined club, so I might just chuck you out on loan for a season-long loan. Then you. Oh, there we are. What's that? Just transfer bits from other teams. Season-long loan you. Then I want to keep you. You've got a good rating. You are going to replace. Then we get into the strikers now. I definitely want to get rid of at least one striker. So I want to keep you because you're 19. You could become something amazing. 25. So that leaves. Ooh, we got a bit of a time. I think we'll probably go with you then. But your stats look really good as well. Maybe we don't need a striker then, but these strikers are all have something amazing to deliver. You got amazing stats there. He has good stats. Maybe we don't need a striker, man. I do not know. Definitely. We will go. Might go. Brown's got some good stats. So, what about Ryan Shawcross? Brilliant centre back he is for Stoke. I really do like him. I would love to have him at Manchester United because I think he's a solid defender. And it's a shame he plays for Stoke, but I'm not saying Stoke's not a bad team, but he should be playing at a better level. So I'm going to just like go in for him and see he could be someone we could strengthen our centre backs. Because I reckon Shawcross would be brilliant. He's not old, he's at his prime, and I reckon he would do it. What about someone like Rojo? Only valued at 7 million. I reckon it would only cost us about 9 million. The value him at that, but I don't reckon it would cost us much more because he's a good player. Because he can play at centre back and left back, so that could be something we could combine together and possibly do. But we see if we can pull this deal off at 8 million. They value him at 7, but he's not going to get first team football because they've already got a good squad. And he can still develop into something good as well. Just look at the greens, man. Look at the greens. I always look at the greens. Don't look at any other colours. As long as they're green, good. That could be a one because he covers for 2 positions, and then we don't need to buy the other left back. So that is a good player there, I reckon. So we have had some news back on the transfers. They've accepted the offer for the 1 million plus Scott Brown. If that's a deal you want to see done, we possibly could look into it. How is he looking contract wise? 4 million, and his salary is barely nothing, man. Barely nothing. but hopefully he's not injury prone. Future first team player. So that's someone there we can sign if you guys want to see that deal happen. David Villa is too valuable to them, so David Villa is not going to come to us. There's no way he's going to come. Can they put into much of a small offer? Because same again, the players too valuable, and the offer they want 13 million for our guy Rojo. To me, I reckon that's a bit too much money for Rojo. It's kind of like, unless we can really like pull off like a really decent world awesome signing, then I don't reckon the chance of that deal happening is very small, because you cannot pay 13 million. So we're going to change it up now for this game, because obviously we've got our first team here. We've got our first team here, but I want to give a chance to some like our other players. Like we've got Gordon. I want to give something like these strikers a go. Actually, I want to give more of the midfielders a go. I want to see if they're any good. Can they do any good amazingness for me? And see what they can deliver for me. Hopefully they deliver something amazing, because I want awesomeness, nothing but awesomeness. Actually, you play there as well. We got a lot of people playing central defensive midfield. So yeah, so a bit of a rotation in midfield. I'm gonna stick with the wingers, centre backs, defence. I'm gonna keep the same, but just change midfield, change the goalkeeper, centre forward as well. I'm gonna go with you. I reckon you could do something. You look like you could do a job. Right, we're going to simulate the first match. We're not going to actually play it because I just want to see on how they do without me playing with them. Then once it gets into the season, we'll do it, because I don't really like playing friendlies, to be honest. If we win it, we win it. If we don't win, we don't win. It's only friendly, man. It's only a friendly. It's just got to get the players warmed up, get used to my tactics, who I select and all that. Look at that, St. Clair getting started off with a freaking goal there, man. 2 goals, Jesus, man. This player's on fire at the minute. Can he make it? Oh, Torres misses a penalty from the spot. All's 2-1 at the moment. Oh, look at that. He's got a hat-trick, man, on his first freaking debut for me today. There we go, 4-1. Is it going to end 5-1? No, it's going to end 4-1. There we go. Good first match from us. Can't go wrong with that at all. So, if we look at this overall squad, this squad has got so good potential to become so amazing. Because obviously I said I want to replace a few players, but I want to keep the structure of the team exactly the same. I don't want to change anything too drastic. So I'll set my starting 11, who I'll start with at the start of the season. Then I possibly might change 1 or 2 players, but not drastically to the point it's like, oh my god, you've done so much change. I'll probably like to start with them 3 of there. Then that probably, I would like to strengthen my bench a bit, so maybe like new centre back definitely, then like drops like him for like anyone really. We're gonna have a look at transfers in a second, but definitely want to strengthen right wing, a new central midfielder, a new centre back, and a left back as well. So obviously we've got negotiations on the go now for a left back, so we're waiting to hear on that, but overall, that will be my starting 11 for this season if I was to start the league today. But, obviously, we've still got to get it through the friendlies. So, we're going to look at transfers. So, our boy John Terry is going to come into the mix, boy. Experience, he's not getting first team in a minute, so I reckon John Terry would possibly consider joining us. But when I've tried signing him in on the past on this game, he's always been like, I'm committed to Chelsea, man. I don't really want to leave a club I love. So it's going to be tricky to pull him away from a club he loves, man. So it's a challenge I'm willing to accept. Would you guys like to see Stephen Fletcher come to Celtic? He's a Scottish player, age 32. Would you like to see him? Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see if we can pull off this deal or not. Because he's from Scotland, and would you like to see him play for Celtic? So this guy is on the free agents, and he's got some good potential to come, maybe something. So I'm going to approach to sign him. Just look at the greens. Look at the greens. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm going to put an offer down and see on what happens. because he's a free agent. He's not going to cost us nothing, only on the salary side of stuff. But he's barely going to cost us anything, man. He's barely going to cost us anything. So he's a free agent, right winger. And I reckon that would not be a bad one to pull off, to be honest. Because if you just look at that, man, he's 6'2" as well, man. So this is like another guy as well, man. I don't have a clue how you pronounce his name, but another free agent, man. Just look at the free agents, guys. These guys are available and they're going to cost us nothing. So we can say, if we offer like say 20,000, sorry, what he wants a week. And this is not going to affect our transfer budget at all. And he wants 2 years, we can give you 2 years. 9 years old. But just look at the ratings, look so good on that, man. And he can still grow as a player as well, man. Still can grow as a player. Well, I very much doubt it because he's 29, but it's like the greens can still work up in a way if he gets game time. So 2 decent wingers already on the free agents. But I reckon the other guy I would prefer to this guy here. That's personally myself. Because I reckon the other guy would do more of a better job. Right, I've just found this right winger who is in Spanish League, plays for Atletico Madrid, age 19. He's a bit of a risk, but if you look at his stats, it's like the jumping and all that. That's fantastic, and the sprint can get developed as well. Balance can develop very well, but I reckon he's a bit of a risk to take. Contracts expiring 12 months, alone listed. I'm going to take a risk on this guy. I'm really going to take a risk on him. It's something I probably am going to regret massively, but I'm going to offer, say, 180,000 and see what they say to that. Because I don't want... You look at them numbers, they don't look too bad. You can develop it. It's like amazing. So many greens there. I like that. And jumping and all that. Oh, man, look at this player here. Look at stats. Age 29, plays in the cam position. All fantastic numbers there. And they only paid 4.6 mil for this guy. That's absolutely madness, man. That's the kind of player we could deal with in our midfield. So, jumping into the next match now. We'll stick with the same squad we had last lineup. Because that was a good team, man. That was a very, very good team. So, hopefully we can do what we did last time and win the match. We'll skip straight away. It finished 1-1. Shame on that, man. Hopefully, always next time. No, we haven't lost yet. But if we head to the office, we have got some news. Hopefully, some news. We have decided because so if you oh, they want more money. They want more money, do they now? Right, I'm going to give $5 grand extra. So they've got that. We can't. I need a role in the team. Right, okay. Contract offer accepted. Right, so we've got that guy lined up. We've got him lined up as well. Chelsea. Oh, they want more money. They want 6.5. I would pay that money for quality of his player. I would pay that, but it just means his wages might. So we've got John Terry. Hopefully we can pull off, but I reckon that would be a hard one. We've got a left back there, which you guys need to decide: do I sign this guy or not for 1 million? Gabriel, 3 years free transfer. Salary as well is only 15,000. We've got this guy here. I will offer him, say, important first team player. I'll offer him a contract, but I don't reckon I'm going to sign him because I'd rather go for him. But it's up to you guys to decide. So which one do I sign? Do I sign both or just go for one or the other? Then this guy, we've gone back in with a new offer, but do I get this guy? But this is why I really need you guys to jump in now. If you guys know any like secret kind of players I need to know about, let me know in the comments down below, and I will try and get these players signed for you into my squad. I'm looking for a right winger, a centre midfielder, a centre back, and a left back. So if you guys got any like magical players you're hiding from me, let me know. But if you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And also as well, I just want to mention I have currently got a new vlogging channel. Well, it's not new, it's been going around a while, but I'm running 2 channels now. So if you're doing like vlogs and all that stuff, make sure you go subscribe to it, because I'm doing more random vlogs on that channel than this channel. So make sure you go subscribe. The link's in the description down below. It's got my vlogging channel. You can't miss it. Click on the link, subscribe, like the videos, and hopefully you enjoy them. But guys, thank you for watching today. I will see you all very soon with the next episode of Career Mode. Have an awesome day. I'll see you later on. Bye bye.